Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about advice I would give to beginner guitarists, since a lot of people have been asking me how I got better at playing and all that stuff. So yeah, I hope you get something useful out of it. The first one, or the first point or thing which I find is very important is playing the pentatonic scale in a musical way. So what I mean by that is not just playing the scale by itself, yeah, because that sounds bad. I can guarantee that you've been told to learn the A minor pentatonic scale. Yeah, we all know how it goes. But it's hard to know where to go from there. Let me quickly plug my guitar in and I'll show you. Okay. So we have a minor blues here. So that's boring, but yeah, so already it sounds more interesting than just playing it through the scale. And if you're at the level where you feel more comfortable with this position, there's also the second position, which you can just think of it as the... Yeah, so you can slide into it. And that already gives you a much wider range of notes that you can play. And then you can get into bending. I'll talk about that later. So okay, I played a note out of the pentatonic. Yeah, that sounds really nice. To sum it all up, combine hammer-ons and pull-offs, the second position, and just playing the notes not after each other, so you can go, for example. The second thing that goes with this is bendings. The best way to get your bends in tune is, for example, you want... So this is where you are heading at, so... Or if you're doing a half-step bend, then, for example, here, I'm doing vibrato, but you don't have to, so. And now if we combine all of those things, okay, secondly, I have a few maintenance things that I would like to address. When you just get your guitar, take it to a luthier, because they'll set it up for you, make it comfortable to play. Second of all, get a brush. I keep saying this in my videos. It really helps. Like, you know, you cannot reach some parts in your guitar and it just sucks when it's dusty. The third point is to change your strings. Change them, like, depending on how often you play. Probably I would say like every 2 months. I know it's expensive, so yeah, you can obviously leave your strings on for much longer, but I try to make a point of changing mine every 2 months because they stay much, well, they are brighter, they're really good. I use the Dario 1046 strings, they are very epic. Another thing is a lot of people message me saying they're really frustrated because they can't learn a song. My biggest tip for that is to choose songs which can challenge you a little, but that won't make you fully demotivated to play. Something that's within your kind of ability of guitar, but you obviously want to push yourself a bit harder so that you improve. I mean, I learned how to play guitar mainly through learning how to play songs. Learning songs. Because essentially what I did was just be like, oh yeah, I want to learn this song. And then I would learn it, and it allowed me to get like, you know, every song has a different technique or whatever. So kind of improved by that. Oh yeah, this one's like so not talked about. Get the right pick for you. It's so important because this is like, well, your right hand you're picking is important, and if your pick is not comfortable, I used to have, well, this one is the Jim Dunlop nylon pick. It has like grip on it, and I really don't like picks which are just, what is it called? Like picks that don't have a grip, yeah, like without anything, because it feels like they will slip out of my hands. Everybody asks me. I've had some questions on which amp they should get, it's a difficult question because some people can afford better gear, some people can actually make noise where they live, because obviously if you're living in an apartment where there's old people living there, you can't really play loud, so it would be better to get a plug-in for the computer. So there's some free ones. If you want, I can send you some links, or I'll put them in the description. So if you have a DAW or even GarageBand, you get an interface. I've got mine here. It's not plugged in now because, you know, I'm not playing, but it's a good, like, I've had this thing for 3 years. It works so good, and it's great for recording music, first of all, and you can play with your headphones on or through the laptop speakers, doesn't matter. It's just so convenient because as much as I would love to have a big amp here, I can't do it because, well, I would get evicted. So play, practice. You don't have to have a, like, for 10 minutes I'm gonna do this exercise and then for that, no, just play. Yeah, like obviously if you want to get really good really quickly, you can do this boring stuff, and I'm not telling you not to, yeah? But for me it was so much fun to just play and not practice. That's the difference. When I met Guthrie Govan, he was playing a gig here. He said, I don't practice, because I asked him, like, oh, so you practice a lot, blah, blah, blah. And he went, no, I don't practice, I just play. Wise words, because honestly, just play. But yeah, other than that, those are pretty much my kind of biggest tips that I could give to a guitarist who's just starting out. And yeah, I hope that you might have learned something from it. Remember, I have a Buy Me a Coffee page where you can support me so I can keep doing this stuff more regularly. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!